Good morning. This video is an introduction uh, to a column: villains, heroes, defined by men and decided by time. It is a small, very small column depicting the life of less than 10 people who lived between the late 19th century to the early 2000s. In fact, two people, many of them are still alive. So the issue, it's about two generations, hardly maybe three generations. It's a brief, very brief description of their life. It's not even a description, less than one sentence is used in it. So the purpose of the column is to make each of us, to make everyone realize that the concept, the notion of heroes, villains, patriots are all subjective. Time, a society going through a turbulent phase, a citizenry that is deprived, rejected, all this are conducive for breeding heroes. And how long and how much these heroes remain heroes is the issue. Because anything that stands the test of time is one that is accommodative, is one that is broad, because it is beyond it cannot be confined to religion, it cannot be confined to beliefs, it cannot be confined to patriotism, it cannot be confined to a fight for some identity. It is something that is broad, it is something that is big. Else, a patriot will become an autocrat, a winner will become a dictator. The perceptions, assumptions, everything will change, everything will be different, but still, people who retain their relevance for good reasons are people who represent ideas that are largely broad, that are largely, what do you say, all encompassing. It is beyond the narrow line, narrow stream of freedom, struggle, fight for rights, everything. All these are, in true essence, narrow terms, because it is these heroes who fight for the complete emancipation. It is this. It's a freedom of individual freedom. It's a fight for liberty. It's a fight for your identity. It's a big battle. It's a broad battle, and it's a tough battle. So, who are heroes? Who are villains? Who are dictators? And how much they influence? All these are tested by time, because people who come and go in a span of less than a century, how can they extend their tenure of influence? That is what is mentioned here. Hope this gives all of us a chance to go more deep into the lives of all these fellows and the society they inhabited or inhabit, because some are still in the some are still alive. So how society, how aspirations, how a particular scenario, a particular geography mold or breed heroes, and how can they remain heroes. So it is what decided by time, it is actually what tested by time. That is what is called heroes and villains, because the most influential people are the persons who represent, who are global citizens, for they represent almost the entire human race. So, if you open this video in YouTube, you will get the link leading to it. It's a brief description about 10 people. They are different, their geography is different, their time period is different, their ideology is different, everything is different. But what makes them common is the influence they were able to wield on the people. Some were able to be influential for a particular period of time. Some in a particular geography, some in a particular community, some in a particular political space. And how much is their space increase and how much they remain relevant when time moves on. So it is tested by time, it is defined by time. So it's a search for a complete global citizen. You can access this blog by opening this video on YouTube. Thank you.